Hey everyone, welcome back to Awesomer Kids. Today, we'll be checking out this Play-Doh Kitchen Creations Popcorn Party playset. We'll be able to add chocolate to our popcorn, we can crank out a bunch of popcorn with the machine, and we can add silly toppings to our popcorn as well. Alright, let's start by getting everything out. Here's one piece of the popcorn machine, and we can pop out a few topping molds as well. Here's a popcorn scoop. This piece will be used to make the popcorn shapes. Here's the base, and we can find a bunch of silly molds on it as well. We can use this tool to crank out the popcorn. We get 3 different sized buckets, and the bottom of each bucket has different molds. Here's a syrup tool. And we get 3 different tips. Here's the lid for the popcorn maker. How cool! We even get a candy bar book mold. We get 2 double-sided creation cards. And we get 6 cans of Play-Doh. 2 whites, yellow, brown, green, and blue. Okay, let's start by assembling our popcorn maker. This will only take a minute. Perfect! Now let's attach the lid. Now let's insert the popcorn shaping tool. Okay, now let's attach the tool to crank out the popcorn, and we'll be ready to go. Awesome! It's time to make some popcorn. Let's place one of the buckets right here. Now let's grab some white Play-Doh. Shape it a bit. Okay, now let's run it through the popcorn machine. Here we go. Woo! Look at all that popcorn. Fresh popcorn is flying everywhere. Okay, let's make sure this bucket is completely full. Awesome! Here's a bucket filled with Play-Doh popcorn. Now this looks a bit plain, so let's add some toppings. Let's use this candy book mold. Alright, for the toppings, let's use green Play-Doh. Okay, so here's a green cookie, and here's a green cupcake. Let's make a few more. Okay, here's a croissant, and here's a green heart. Now let's use blue Play-Doh to make more toppings. Here's a blue donut. And here's a blue wafer crisp. Alright, now give me a minute while I add some color to this popcorn. Nice! This looks much better, but we're not finished yet. Now let's add some silly syrup on top. Let's use this tip. For the syrup, we'll use brown Play-Doh. Now let's squeeze out the syrup. Awesome! Here's our chocolate syrup. This is a little thick, so let's roll it out some more. There we go. Let's drizzle this on top. And here's our silly sweet popcorn bucket. How does it look? Alright, let's make another popcorn bucket. Our last popcorn didn't have butter, but this time we'll make it with butter. So we'll mix in some yellow Play-Doh with the white Play-Doh. Okay, now let's have the popcorn maker do the rest. Sit back and relax while I do this part. Ooh, look at all the buttery popcorn flying out. Awesome! Now this is my kind of popcorn. A bucket of popcorn with a lot of butter mixed in. Let's use the candy book mold to add some toppings. This time we'll use brown Play-Doh. Here's a chocolate jelly. This is like a Hershey Kisses. And here's a chocolate donut. Okay, now let's make a few toppings using the base. Here's a blue Teddy Graham cracker. Here's a chocolate pretzel. Here's a blue gumdrop. And here's a green peppermint. Now let's make some toppings using the popcorn maker. Here's a green star. Here's a blue heart candy. And here's a green gummy. Let's add all the toppings. Awesome! Here's a buttery popcorn bucket, and there's a bunch of sweets on top. Alright, let's make one more popcorn bucket. Give me a minute. Okay, here's a bucket of plain popcorn again, but don't worry, we'll add a topping. Okay, let's use this scooper to pump out some shredded cheese, and we'll use yellow Play-Doh to make the cheese. Come on. There we go. Alright, this is gonna take a bit, so sit back and relax. Perfect! Here's the shredded cheese. Let's put the cheese on top. And here's a popcorn bucket with melted cheese. Which bucket was your favorite? Write it in the comments below. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, Be sure to click that subscribe button for more awesome videos.